No, who am I? My name is Melvin Carter. Melvin Carter. You can check me out at my Stan store. Um, Stan store. Stan store. It's / Melvin Carter. Um, but who am I? I was bred. I'm going to say I came into the world of entrepreneurship through family. I didn't stumble upon it. I didn't stumble upon it at all. My great grandparents were real estate investors. They owned about 15 pieces of property. At the same time, my father owned a cab company at the time. We had up until about 10 or 15 cars in the fleet. My aunt, she was a beautician, or as they used to say, beautician, now we say stylist. She had her own business. My uncle was a carpenter, and everybody worked for themselves. What's the point? The point is, when you sit here and look at your programming as a child, you're either coming from one or two things. You're either coming from lack or you're coming from abundance. Now, because of my great grandparents, and I had my great grandmother until almost, now it's 20 years ago, she passed away. She was 97. We sit here and all the stuff that they went through, coming through Jim Crow, South, two generations, almost two and a half generations removed from slavery. And because my great grandfather was born in 1903, my great grandmother was born in 1908. And so, as far as the experiences of black experience, got it firsthand. Not reading in the books, because the books can be altered. But at the same time, a lot of people, black communities was being destroyed because of people who was very insecure with themselves, just as much as we have today. Very insecure people that are trying to roll back time to back into the late 1900s and early 2000s, because you look at some of the laws they trying to use, that's when those laws were, and it's just an insecurity flex. But the reason why I'm saying this is because the experience that I have on building a business, and I have took my father's business on after he passed and built it to multiple six figures, and now I'm doing stuff online to actually coach and teach and speak from those experiences. You'll hear stories about those experiences, because I think more we tell our story from our unique perspective, more that we give the world and show the world that we're not a monolith. Not everybody grew up in the projects. Not everybody was to a point where you're homeless. If you're in home, and nothing, and no disrespect to those people who have those situations, and actually pray to God, you come out of it. But the thing about it is, because we all fall. It's not nowhere along the line that we're going to come up unscathed. Everybody fall. As Les Brown sit here and said one time, he said, you either going through something, coming out of something, or getting ready to go into something. So, saying that is, I've written a book, Undiscovered Leader, because a lot of times you are one unique way from breakthrough. At the same time, you have an abundance of experiences that you can get you to a point where you are financially set, or at least another stream of income. One of the things that my great grandparents told me from day one when I was about 10 is you need a plan A and plan B. And I know some people say, oh no, you don't, you just have a plan A and go all in on the plan. Yes, you can, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm telling you this from personal experience. If you get that plan A going good, you better start making a plan B, and you better start making a plan C for income streams. Get into a situation where whatever business that you have, how many streams of income can you get out of that business before you start another business? Because a lot of times we're sitting here focused, just like people in the last 25, 30 years, you focus on getting one job. And I never had one source of income. I always had other things going. You get on one job, then you turn around and get a mortgage against that job. Then you turn around and get a car payment against that income. Then you turn around and get all other stuff, other living expenses against that income. What did you do? You over leverage. For every expense that you have, you should have an income stream to help feed that